Another beautiful afternoon out here on the campus of Richmond Senior High School, and another great time for an edition of Sideline Sound Bites. This time, joining me, junior wide receiver Kellen Hood. Kellen, how you doing, man?
Good, how are you?
Good. Hair's a little bit longer than the last time I saw you. How's that going?
Pretty good.
You think that's a good luck charm for this year?
It might be.
Might be. We'll have to check it out. But fans at home, this new segment, you can tell that we're covered with our masks, our Raider mask, and so we're trying to do as much coverage as possible and get as much Raider football to you guys during this pandemic. So, Kellen, I'm going to stop talking about everything. I'm going to get to you. So, there's a special dynamic on the football field here at Richmond, and it's the last name Hood. Your brother, obviously, Caleb, UNC commit. He's the quarterback, but you're one of the top receivers and looking to be one of the top receivers again this year. So just talk about the relationship between you and Caleb on the field and what makes that so special.
Well, on the field, me and Caleb, we have a good relationship. Whenever one of us doesn't make a good play or something, we always pick each other up, make sure everybody's straight and all that. And, it's kind of fun having Caleb on the field with me.
You guys motivate each other?
Yes, sir. And we've been throwing with each other for our whole life, so.
Yeah, and have you guys, obviously it's safe to assume you've been working out a lot together during the pandemic. What are some of the things you've been doing?
We've been going to the field a lot and just working on getting our timing down, all that stuff, and getting crisp, nice routes.
Very cool. Junior year, this is your year, and a lot of times folks who don't know, junior year is a big year for college recruiting in terms of players being able to kind of showcase their skills. And so, Kellen, hopefully, fingers crossed, we do have football in February. But what are some of the things that you're setting up for expectations to put Kellen Hood's name up on that map for D1 recruits?
So this year I'm just working on getting my routes crispier, getting faster, stronger, so I can break big on some plays, score some more touchdowns this year, and have colleges start calling my name.
Have you heard anything yet, or have you made any visits?
I've made a visit with my brother, but I have coaches following me, but they can't talk to me until September 1st.
That's right. And it's a process, and certainly, Raider Nation hoping the best for you to start getting those calls and those texts from coaches. Last question, Kellen. Also joining us today is junior center Braxton Butler, and with the both of you guys being returning starters at your respective positions, I think fans want to know, what about the junior class is so special? I mean, there are several players in the class of 2022 who are playmakers, last year, hopefully this year, and then certainly next year. So talk to us about the class of 2022 and what makes you guys good out there on the field.
Well, class of 2022, we got some good players. Mainly, I think it's just we've all been playing with each other since we were younger. Mm-hmm. Class of 21 and 22, so it just helps us click better.
Yep. And certainly, we hope to see the Raiders click all together when the season rolls around, folks. But until that time, make sure that you follow RO Sports on Twitter, Instagram, and you visit our website at therichmondobserver.com daily for all of your Richmond County sporting needs. Again, Kellen Hood, thank you so much, man.
Thanks for having me.
Did you end your high school career online just to find out that the college experience you were looking forward to is going to be online as well? Don't take your year off. Get started on your college education and save yourself from taking out student loans. You can transfer from here to every university in North Carolina. Richmond Community College has all you need to get your college plans back on track. Visit us online at richmondcc.edu. Richmond Community College. Local college, big impact.
Joining me out here today, rising junior offensive lineman, center to be more exact, Braxton Butler. Braxton, how are you, bud?
Good. I'm doing good today.
Good. Looks like you had a good workout in just by the look of the sweat, which is always good, folks, because that means that we have football back out here on Richmond's campus. So, Braxton, just a couple of questions for you to get into it. As the team center, every play starts literally in your hands. So just kind of talk about your job and what goes through your mind when you snap the ball and then come off the line to block.
As a center, my first thing that's going through my head when the play starts is to make sure the snap is good, because if the snap's not good, then there's a delay on the play. And after the ball snapped, we make sure we get our hands and our footwork right so we can execute the block.
Okay. Now the offensive line, and we've talked about this, is kind of an old adage with football. A lot of times you guys are the unsung heroes. You guys don't get the flashy stats, but you do a lot of the hard work in the trenches. And one of the guys that really helps with that is Coach Kent McSween. So just talk about his coaching style and how he's helped develop you now as you come back as a second-year starter.
He works really hard on making sure our footwork is correct and our hands are always in the right spot with our hip level being low. playing nice and making sure everybody's in the right position to make the play.
Now, what are some of the things that you guys are doing out here right now in terms of workouts?
Just some conditioning and strength lifting to make sure that we're prepared for the season.
How do you guys look right now as a unit? I know it's early, I know it's hard to tell, but just based on workouts.
We're looking good, nice and strong, and real big.
Good, yes. Certainly size up front to protect, Caleb Hood, and joining us also Kellen Hood today as well. So Braxton, a big thank you. Fans at home, be sure to check RO Sports out on Twitter, Instagram, and also catch up with all your Richmond County sporting news on the richmondobserver.com.